What's going on, guys? Dylan Conrad, DC Fitness. Go to dcfitness.la to sign up for coaching. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about poor upper body posture. Before I get into that, let me tell you a story. I'm not trying to shame my dead grandmother, but for reference, she had a very curved back. So if I were from the side, she was like this, and it was so bad. It kind of looked, she had a hunch, she had her spine was bulging. Unfortunately, she was the sweetest lady. I love her. All right, rest in peace. Right, but she was here, and so it looked like her head was coming out of her chest, which was crazy. And it was the worst posture ever seen. And I'm not trying to shame her. In fact, this is a very normal posture because we're sitting all day, we're extremely stressed. And that's what happens over time is we go into this kyphosis, this forward rounded shoulders, head forward, and then our spine starts solidifying if it's done long enough. And so this is why if you guys do have forward rounded posture, forward head posture, which if you're watching this, I'm guessing you do, and 95, 98% people have it, some just worse than others. This is going to cause a lot of muscle imbalances. It's going to cause injury. It's going to cause improper breathing mechanics, which will cause fatigue and just an array of problems like hindered blood flow, all that stuff. So you do want to get out of that. And so since we are sitting all day long and we're stressed, right, this compounds. We're sitting all day over, driving, working, and we need to get out of that posture because it's really, really bad. And so if we're here all day, and we don't do anything to take us back, eventually this is going to solidify and cause all these muscle imbalances, injuries, all that stuff. Because we're breathing from our chest when we're stressed, not breathing from our belly, this just gets even worse. So we start using these postural muscles up here to do movement this should be postural muscles, right? All the stuff in here should be postural muscles. So the way that we fix that is through something that you probably wouldn't even think of. It's actually your diaphragm, right? So diaphragm is that balloon that when you inhale, it blows up, right? When you exhale, it goes down. So if you're looking, basically going from the bottom of my rib cage, top of my hips, right here, and it wraps around 360. It connects to all the core muscles. And the reason why it's so important is because when you're using that diaphragm and it's attached to all those core muscles, it's going to stabilize the core a lot better. So it's going to, if you think of an incompressible cylinder, that's what you want the core to be. And when that cylinder is incompressible, we're using the diaphragm to breathe, and it's engaging the core muscles. Everything above and below it is going to be centrated properly, or it's going to sit in the right posture properly. Obviously, it's going to be expedited when you add some functional movements to that, some corrective exercise, but this is the best thing because those things take a long time. This one takes a minute every single day. Do this for 30 to 60 days. Do the drill daily, and then just think about breathing in that way. I'm going to show you this 1 minute breathing drill, okay? So what you want to do, take your thumbs, okay? Find the bottom of your rib cage. So if I'm here, right, you kind of got to palpate to see. So here's my hip bone right here, and you got to I would just go up from here, oh, that's my oblique. And then as you go up, oh crap, okay, I can feel the bottom of my rib cage. Find it on both sides, and you want your fingers pointed inwards. So here, find my bottom rib cage, fingers over the belly, both sides, and just take a deep inhale and push those thumbs outwards, push the fingers outwards. So you think about if I'm inhaling, I'm inhaling a balloon to get bigger, so I'm inhaling my diaphragm, and I exhale and get it all out. And so what you want to do over time, and it's really hard to expand laterally, is be able to expand laterally without having to give it a reflex, right? So without having to put your thumbs on there. And so you can do this once you get a hang of it. Just do it seated. You want to be at 90 degrees at your knees. So if I'm looking from the side, I want to see 90 degrees, your knees stacked over your feet. And I also want to see your head stacked over your shoulders, right? And your hips too. So you should be here and here, right? And so what you'll find is over time when you're doing this, it's actually very relaxing because you have a lot of parasympathetic nerves in the belly. And so it's actually just it's a really good recovery technique too. And as you do that and you get your core really stable, everything is able to centrate and position itself a lot better. So do that for a minute, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, or you can just in the beginning, just do it all through your mouth. Once you get ahead of it, you can do inhale, exhale like that. But get really good at blowing your diaphragm up and controlling the diaphragm. The more you can, do that with other things like your exercise, do it at your desk while you're standing or seated, and it'll be awesome for your posture. Seriously, take before and afters like 30 to 60 days in. First in like 30 to 60 days, you'll see a big difference in your forward rounded shoulders. So hope this helps getting you out of chest breathing and getting you more into like upright posture, head back, nice and packed. If this helps and you want to find some corrective exercises that are going to really make this happen a lot faster, and you want to involve some functional training with it, sign up for coaching. dcfitness.la will show you exactly how to do that. If you are a busy professional working 50+ hour weeks, and you want to lose 20+ pounds, or you want to get completely shredded the next 90 days without spending hours meal prepping or working out, you want to do it like the most time effective way possible, I will show you. I'll show you the ways. Okay, love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day, and let's go.